We're live.
We're live in Vegas at the MGM Grand Casino at the fight between Luis J. Gomez and Ryan O. Gomez. The Puerto Rican rattlesnake versus the white guy.
Mm-hmm.
The white man.
Guy that I think, I don't know, radio host?
Yeah, so by the time this airs, the fight will have already have happened, and I'm sure the internet will be filled with people saying, I fucking knew it. I knew exactly what was going to happen. In a situation with only two possible outcomes, you somehow had the genius insight to predict.
Fuck, dude. Adam, just so everyone knows.
I'm kind of worried.
What?
I'm worried for Lewis.
Lewis is going to die
One
in the
punch,
ring?
dead.
That Lewis is
It
going to
would be
die.
so funny if he gets
Brain
knocked
hits
out.
his skull.
You know, it's not that I'm not worried that the other guy's going to kill him. It's like I don't believe that he actually does exercise.
Right.
You
He
know?
looks better than he did.
He looks better than he did, but a couple of videos of him punching the LOS interns in the face. I mean, that's not going to the gym.
Get in here.
I understand going to the startup offices of a vape company that sponsors one of the podcasts on your networks hosted by, I don't know, Bo Deedle and the clown from Slipknot. Doesn't count as training.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Wait, Bo Deedle has a show on Gas?
Oh, yeah, dude.
That rocks. I saw Andrew Dice Clay.
It's like they have Bo Deedle has a show on Gas Digital now.
Hell, they got the Dice Man?
They
Right.
got the Dice Man.
God damn it. This
You know,
fucking
like the
corp's fucking
replacement guitarist from Nothing Face.
up. Yeah, Adam had...
I fucked up.
I'm barely... Yeah, Adam left the cord at the
By
salon.
the way, we're eating some peanut butter on
I
this.
got a haircut.
Oh, don't eat
before
don't
this,
eat too, man.
and
Come
I bought a
on.
new XLR, and then I forgot it at the haircut place.
Yeah, he got a what was it, $90 haircut from a
I don't
Chinese
think it was
lady.
that much, and she wasn't Chinese; she was Japanese. It's a very
Chinese,
big
Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these. You know,
Portuguese.
Oh yeah,
there was
Portuguese.
a song girls would do, and they would point to their pussy, right?
I think they would point to their titties.
Their titties and their pussy. I
They're
remember.
flat.
I remember
little
being
bug
sexualized
bite
by other
titties.
4-year-olds. Those girls would sing that to me, and I would go, "But we're not ready to fuck yet.
Yeah.
We have to wait 3 more years."
And then like, pull your little flaccid cock out, you little faggot, and then they'd suck you off.
Yeah,
They'd suck your
that
little...
happened to me, but it was adults.
Yeah, it happened to me, but I was fully hard, and my dick was humongous.
Oh, when I was a kid, my dick was
7 years
my
old.
dick was I had like 8, 9
I got
inches.
the Benjamin Button
Yeah.
dick. That's my dick ages backwards.
That's also the name of your dick.
just becoming a butt.
I'm gonna be an old man with just a smooth little cock, just the smoothest,
childish.
little.
I want like a little
Little
clown
penis.
nose dick, you know?
Ooh.
And then just why so serious tattooed
Yeah.
over the top.
Yeah.
Just scars.
I like
Joker
that.
makeup.
Does it put out seltzer? I want a little flower dick that puts the seltzer. My ball, if you press my ball, seltzer comes out.
Classic prank.
One ball seltzer, the other ball cum, of
Yeah,
course.
That's why you can't
You pull your
trust
dick
those
out, and
clowns.
like a little flower pot falls on it and cracks over its head.
I think if I double hand this,
I don't know, man. I'm worried about Lewis. I hope he wins.
Yeah,
Lewis is a good friend of mine, and I'll be honest with you. I really do hope he triumphs over adversity.
I do too.
Because the guy needs this kind of win.
What is the backstory? There's a beef, or is it just like they're friends and they're doing it for
they're
fun?
Not friends. They don't know each other. It started off as like a joke or something. The guy was like, "Yeah, I'll fight that Lewis guy," and Lewis is like, "I'll never back down from a fight, dude."
Yeah.
This guy lives in Vegas, or they're traveling to Vegas
I don't
for
know.
the
The
fight?
other guy's got a podcast.
I think he's an LA guy,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I think he actually trained. Like he actually just trained as a.
Well, I said it before, and I'll
Fighter.
say it again. Open challenge to any fucking comedian or podcast host that wants to compete against me in an open wheel race. Any kind of F1, preferably.
Yeah.
You know, you get
The Grand Prix.
We will find. Yeah, we're both going to do Monaco 1v1.
It's sort of a misty kind of
Yeah.
light rain situation.
We're going to recreate Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Yeah. And well, obviously, no teams. It's just us. 24 hours. You stay in that fucking car.
How about Le Mans, but it's just for guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Le Mans.
Well, you can do Mans.
Oh man,
Whatever.
Le Mans.
Have you seen that documentary?
That's
Senna?
that's what Le Mans means in French. Is the guys.
The
guys.
guy.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's just hanging with the
Wait,
guys.
what is Le Mans? I thought you were talking about Le Mans, like
Le Mans is
like
a-
where the
Le
pregnant
Mans
Mans
bitch.
is a race.
It's still a race. It's a 24-hour race
Whoa,
where
no brakes.
No brakes. Though.
Yeah, no one's allowed to have brakes on their car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no brakes.
Yeah.
Now, like teams compete, and you drive.
Okay.
You drive for like 24 hours.
Oh, is that the shit where you like drive across like the desert?
No, it's just
That
one.
looks cool.
You do as many laps as you can in 24 hours.
Oh, that's it. It's
Yeah.
just a track.
Mm-hmm.
What's that shit
But
where they
it's
go?
not like
What's that shit
NASCAR,
where they
it's not
go?
like a circle. It's like
Right,
you
it's
know,
a road.
circuit
Yeah, yeah.
race.
What's that shit where they go like through the desert and shit? And
That's like a dune buggy.
Baja.
yeah,
shit,
dude. We should do some of that shit.
Yeah.
That
well,
seems
again,
awesome.
look, any fucking comic wants to challenge me to an open wheel F1
and
race.
challenge me to a dune buggy race.
Yeah.
So
A
that's
drifting
right.
competition.
Yeah.
Again, we need sponsors, but we're going public roads.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a
Jay
shit.
Leno,
dog.
Jay Leno, you're being called out right now.
That's right, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and Jay Leno die.
Oh yeah, you would immediately
high
crash.
stakes,
Yeah.
high stakes race.
Just a giant explosion. Everyone in the stands catches on fire.
I kill 37 people and myself, flipping a $2 million Porsche sports car. Just
McLaren.
F1. Yeah.
I wanted one of those old like Formula One cars look funny as shit because they're just like shitty old
Those,
cars.
Those
They look like go-karts.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
fuselage body
yeah,
ones.
yeah. And motherfuckers were really getting fucked up on those, I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that documentary Senna about the Brazilian guy?
Mm-mm.
that
Well,
died?
there was like a horrific crash in Le Mans, and I think in '58, like a car like went up into the stands and just killed him.
Holy shit.
And then they just kept racing.
Respect.
Yeah,
You got to respect the sport.
the show must go on.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually
I do think it's a good, it's
pretty
sport-
big dick move from the French.
I think most of the main like world famous F1 guys are all around like 5'7", 5'8".
Mm-hmm.
It's like
so you would be good at it.
no, you.
So all three of us would be like good at it. All three of us would be perfect.
So you're
at it.
saying we could all?
Yeah,
be,
we should all be.
I'm saying if
Yeah,
you-
we could
that's
all be Le
good.
Mans
I'm saying
guys.
if you guys agree
Me
with
and
We're
Stav
basically
might be
all-
too heavy for the cars.
Yeah, but your little frame is
You're-
perfect.
yeah.
Your lithe little
Your
right
tiny
around
body.
5'8" frame.
I
should be
consider myself
perfect.
to be like a Lewis Hamilton type of guy, kind of a hip hop style,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Why? Just because he's black?
because he's black.
Lewis Hamilton is like it's like the blackest thing that he does is he prefers Shadow to Sonic.
No, he's friends with rappers. He
That's
fucks,
fucking
He
awesome.
fucks pussycat dolls.
Really? Does he?
He
Lewis
did.
Hamilton was the Nissan guy, right? Like the Nissan Gran Turismo guy.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know who he was with. I thought he was with Ford.
No, but I mean, like, it was Nissan had like I think Nissan had like a Gran Turismo school. Like the people that were best at Gran Turismo got to go to a school, and then
The video game?
yeah, I think he got
Whoa,
into
that
From
rules.
the video game.
yeah, I think so.
So the wheel was worth it, Nick, if you just applied yourself and kept with it.
I do.
Are you still- you still-
I'm
you back
looking-
on the
I'm looking
track?
into like cool tunes for my Raptor. You know, trying to drift the
hell yeah.
Raptor.
You still wheel?
Nah, that's been collecting sawdust.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
I mean,
in
that
your
was
apartment.
like that was just an ironic purchase.
Yeah.
I got maybe. You know what? Also, what happened
It
too?
hurt your shoulder.
I fucked up my shoulder benching like a year ago, and then the wheel exacerbated it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Anything for fucking the glory on the track.
I'm telling you, man.
You got
that's
hurt by
the
playing
ideal.
video
The
games.
ideal lifestyle. Fat video games,
Yes,
lifting
check,
weights.
check.
Completely just not fucking your girlfriend ever.
Mm-hmm.
Emotionally checked out. She doesn't know how to process it.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, why is this disgusting man not fucking me?
Right. I
Yeah.
love this piece of shit for some reason. She's mad at herself because she loves you.
She can't understand it all. She wants to hang out, and I'm like, I have things I have
Come
to do.
on, bitch. It's Le
And there's
Mans.
bay windows on my apartment. She's walking by and sees me feeding Doritos to Ernest.
You yell at her for walking in front of the
Yeah.
TV.
You fucking bitch! You say pause. Say pause.
Why are you spying on me? I told you I was fucking busy tonight, bitch. You and Ernest having a tea party.
Go hang out with one of your collection
You put
of
a little
fat
bow tie
girlfriends.
on Ernest. You're like, thank you, Mr. Ernest.
I tell you, it makes you feel like a real piece of shit. But walking all over a woman, what a great feeling.
Speaking of our old friend Ernest, he's looking good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
No,
he
he
lost
got-
that ear.
He got fat again.
The ear's good, though?
He's looking healthier.
Damn, I miss Ernest. You guys went to...
Amber claims that Ernest is like 43 years old, human.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
she, how old?
Where are
did she
his
say? She said like
papers?
22.
She said he's 23, which I find hard
That's
to
not
believe. But I
possible.
mean, Amber wouldn't like lie about
I don't
that.
think she's.
But
an
how did she even
exaggerator.
fucking know?
I think the adoption place probably lied to her when she got him.
It's a medical marvel that he's still alive.
She said when she got him, they said he was already a veteran cat.
What does that mean?
Or a
Three
senior.
tours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Mogadishu.
He was a brown
He was a
child
Black Hawk
sniffing
Down.
cat. Yeah, it's like, meow. He would lure the children out, and then they would drone them down.
I had this
The
counselor.
weird noise he makes.
I had this counselor at a Jewish summer camp who's like an Israeli like guy that came over to be a counselor for the Jews. And we're like, oh, what'd you do in the army, dude? Were you a sniper? Like, what'd you do? He's like, I go to the house before they blow it up, and I give the kids, the children, I say it's going to be okay. I give them a candy, and then we arrest their parents, and then blow up their home.
Oh my fucking god!
And I was like, this, you're the good guys.
Yeah, you're like, this rules.
You're the good guys. Yeah.
You're like, do you have any of that candy?
Yeah.
They are the
Fucked
good
up.
guys, man. What are you saying,
They're not the good guys. They're the bad guys.
dude? Watch it, dude. We already got the Catholic Church on us.
Yeah.
Now you want us to have to contend with Mossad as well?
Yeah.
Oh no, I already did that from my TV interview on Mossad television.
Mossad TV. Yeah, I said on the show that guy wouldn't have me on, and the next time I saw him, he's like, "It's not that we won't have you on; it's we have to work up to having a, such a racist."
Shout out to Philip, very nice guy.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
They did
wanted you
eventually.
to.
I never
You
did
know, they did offer to have me on, but then I just wanted the offer. I don't actually want to go do that. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like I
I'm-
never wanted to do Red Eye. It was like a joke, and then they offered, and the lady was so nice that I was like, sure, I'll do it. Every time you just feel so dirty.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
for
felt.
sure.
I'm really embarrassed by that whole situation.
No, it was funny. Whatever. Who cares?
How about a show for Stav called Bread Eye or Red Velvet?
I love both. I'm in on both.
I'm Tom Shalhoub, and this is Red Velvet.
Is red velvet cake just chocolate cake?
It's like chocolate is Southern style.
You know what?
Because I think it just
It's-
die, and that
covered
breaks
up.
my heart.
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck cake of all sorts.
Whoa.
He likes pie?
Except ice cream cake. Yeah, pie is infinitely superior.
Pie's
to
a lot
cake.
better than cake.
Okay, but a nice fucking piece of cake every once in
What
a
kind?
while.
What kind?
Just
I
a
love
fucking
cake.
moist piece of fucking cake. I don't know,
A
dude.
fucking yellow.
A little yellow cake with a little fucking
Divine.
fucking
chocolate
No, no, no,
frosting.
no, no, no.
I'll
sprinkles.
go chocolate frosting. The shit right out of the can.
Right,
Absolutely
right from
not.
Right out
the
of the
Dunkin'
fucking
Hines
line.
box.
I will say I worked because
It's got to be moist though. It's got to be cooked
birthday
right.
cake reminds me of like office birthdays or whatever, which I never really experienced. I only worked in one office. It was the Lower Colorado River Authority. I temped for 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
And it was the HR department. It's just this massive, like, I guess it was nonprofit. I don't know what they do. They just like get pissed off about birds' nests.
Yeah.
And they manage some like hydroelectric dam in Texas.
Nice.
I was working in the HR department, and they brought like some like Italian ice truck that parked in the parking lot because it was summer. And seeing those like women in their like late 20s, early 30s that were already 100 pounds overweight, just like trying to walk quick, trying to not look like they were running to the ice
Right,
cream
right,
truck.
right. Trying to hide their
Yeah,
glee.
in their flats.
Listen, bro, I've done that walk.
Right,
I've
yeah.
done that like
Just yeah.
I'm just like I'm just like fucking
Just a bunch of
power
girls.
walking.
It was probably
Yeah.
just Stav in a dress and wig, pretending like he worked at the Lower
I
Colorado
can't tell-
River.
Hello.
I can't tell you how
It's
many
fucked
times.
up with these gay ass birds is happening to them, isn't it?
I can't tell you how many times I heard that exact exclamation, like when I was working office jobs, because when I was working office jobs, cupcakes were in vogue. Cakes were out. Cupcakes.
It's true.
were
There
in.
was a real moment where
Cupcakes had a
everyone was
moment,
opening
dude.
cupcake shops.
Yeah, that's.
and they're like, we
We
got
suck dick.
we got Georgetown cupcake for your birthday,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, cool. You know,
But
Well, it's
honestly-
because people started DBA, Dumb Bitch Association.
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
a
But
type of business.
That's true.
you'd see these
No,
women.
anytime
tax
women,
code.
they do cupcakes, they do apothecaries.
What is that?
It's
a thrift
fancy
store?
juices or like mason jars. with-
soaps.
yeah, fancy
Candles.
soaps, candles.
Yeah, scents.
What's
Yeah.
really? That's what apothecary
It's a fake
means?
business for
It's
women
fake.
whose either their husband or their father is rich.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
You know, they're like,
right. They have
"Ooh,
like sandalwood.
yeah, what if
in
we
there
did reclaimed wood and like Edison light bulbs
to like
and-
put your ring, a tree that you could put necklaces off
Yeah,
of. You
right.
know what I mean? Like
and we call it Julie's bullshit. just a woman that is like nothing but a carbon footprint. You know,
Just
yeah.
to suck on the
just
economy.
a fucking parasite.
fucking bitch.
Right.
Fuck you, Julie.
Yeah, fuck Julie.
You should be volunteering, not fucking selling people, wax.
Uh huh.
You know, literal beeswax.
Yeah.
You could
probably.
be over in China having sex with the Foxconn workers.
That's right. Yes.
Servicing them to relieve them.
That's
Yeah,
stress.
those heroes.
They're stressed.
They work 21 hours a day.
program all the emojis into your conversation.
Exactly, bitch. I want to do the little surfer. We all get to use the little surfer guy. Go over there, do a couple tours of Foxconn, suck off some little ass Chinese dicks.
It's cool that they got like an army sounding name for that.
Foxconn is
For the
It
Delta
seem-
Force Fox.
It seems like they would have
This is
cool
retard
actual.
actual.
Uniforms with like, you know.
Foxconn here. You just killed a bunch of Chinese people.
I made a joke about it.
iPhone slavery is to go.
I made a joke about it on Twitter, but I think it'd be funny to do a GoFundMe for the Foxconn workers to go see Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes. That's
This
right.
is why representation matters.
They just are seeing people they don't even recognize as the same race as them because they're just
They're
like
completely different.
rich
I don't even
and
know what that
beautiful
movie's
and
about.
tan.
Although I will say on my reflections on Girls Trip, I think if they did a Girls Trip for every type of identity,
in 100%,
that would solve the problem.
Yep.
If they did
Everyone
Chinese,
gets a girl's trip.
Chinese trip.
That's
I would
your
love
reparation.
Chinese trip. Yeah.
That's what they call it. Chinese. Not Chinese girls.
Yeah.
No, it's just Chinese.
Chinese trip.
Like, well, Mark broke up with me, so now we have to go to New Orleans.
It's Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that's like
right. And the scene with like the big dick Asian guy, she's like, "Move your thumb," and he's like, "That's not my thumb."
Stop showing your teeth. Act like an adult.
I would love to
She's
watch
like
Chinese trip.
on a like suspended from a fucking harness, just pissing into everyone's Coca-Cola.
Damn. Pee-pee in my Coke, man. Where did that come from? Who started that
The
shit?
Foxconn factory.
You think so?
That's what they do instead of birthday cake and Italian ice.
They put pee-pee in your Coke?
Yeah.
Great prank.
What was your-
on casual Friday we will have pee-pee Coke.
Oh, that's what they have to dilute. There's so many people in China. They don't have Coca-Cola, so you dilute it with piss.
Exactly.
And that's where
Have you ever been
God
to-
damn it.
Have you ever been to Coca-Cola World?
No.
They have one in Vegas, and at the last room
Is
they
there good-
have
do they got good pussy over there?
Hold on, what do you mean they have one in Vegas?
they have one in Atlanta. They got
okay.
one in like different cities. The last room they have like 1,000 fountains, and
Okay.
it's like sodas that the Coca-Cola Corporation makes from all over the world. You try the Chinese sodas; they taste like dog shit.
Really?
I tell you, I can't wait
Awful.
until this Australia trip's over. I know I'll enjoy being there, but fuck, I don't want to sit on a goddamn plane for 15
We'll
hours.
just take a bunch
I
of
love
fucking
planes,
drugs,
dude.
dude.
I know I shouldn't be focusing on that, but fuck that shit.
I
dude.
kind of like them too, as long as we get it in a nice enough
I took a
seat.
red eye back from Los Angeles the other week, and I just
That's-
I was just pissed in the airport.
Well, I also feel like a lot of your airplane travel is like last minute.
Yeah.
You're probably stressed anyway. You know
No,
what
I don't
mean?
get stressed about traveling. I just don't like sitting on the plane. My nose dries out.
Well, we
know,
can wet it up for you, dude.
That's what I got to do is get a little nose moisture.
Every
Yeah.
15 minutes, I'll fucking dip my pinky in Vaseline and put it in your nostrils,
Oh,
dude.
I'm trying to fly one of those Asian airlines where they take extra good care of you. You know, like Singapore Air or whatever, where they like put like fucking
Emirates, they got those
cucumbers on your eyes and shit.
I want that shit.
Yeah,
I
I want
want-
one of those spa type airlines.
Yeah.
They really take care of me.
They got they got little beds if you're real rich, dude.
Aer Lingus,
What's that? You eat
the
pussy?
Irish airline.
Air Conolingus?
Aer Lingus.
Oh, dude.
That's
I'd
what it's
love,
called.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to eat some fucking red box. Some Irish ass fucking.
Salted beef for
Yeah.
the meal tonight.
Man, Irish women are fucking gross.
No, dude. There's
I like
there's
a
sexy
pale
bitches
freckle.
everywhere.
I like a pale freckle.
Me too. I like a nice working woman's titty, a big fat field titty that was supposed to be plucking potatoes out
Real
of the fucking.
proletariat type.
Oh yeah,
titty.
dude. This shit. Oh, just heavy. You put that titty on like a fucking food. You can't even use a food scale to measure her titty. It's got to be a full baby scale.
They got to put on sunscreen to drive a car.
I'm going to get my mail. It's like, why
Yeah.
are you covering your body in
I'm
fucking
gonna walk
SPF
just like
50?
around the corner
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the coffee shop. They're just like putting on a burqa.
Dude, how dare you fucking badmouth the women of your heritage, dude?
Yeah, you got to mix up the gene pool. Dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm not trying to fuck a Jew. It's disgusting.
I've never
Fuck
fucked
your
a Greek
cousin.
girl.
That's why I was resentful of Adam's attempt to set me up with an autistic girl.
True. Yeah. We have to separate those genes.
I'm not a dog to be bred.
Dude, that was so funny.
It
That
would be
meal-
awesome though. Imagine how good your children would be at Legos, dude.
I had a meal.
how quickly they would fucking
I had a
stack them by
I
color.
had sushi with Nick and Dash's autistic friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a couple months ago, we were like, oh, Nick, you should meet this girl. Like, you guys would really like each other. And they were just sitting there dead-eyed like, I like tools. I like tools, too. What kind of tools do you like? I have palm sander. I have router. I have jigsaw.
I mean, I'll tell you, it is nice to just lock eyes with another person and
No
just
blinking.
shut off.
Yeah.
Just go.
Just finish what you're saying, and then immediately you both look at your phones for 10 minutes uninterrupted.
No phones. It's like you
No
can.
phones.
Really? No
They were
phones?
really, and yeah, it was just like we got our two retard friends together.
Yeah.
you know?
No, we could vibe. We had like
No, Nick afterwards was like, "Yeah, that was fun."
you say things to her. You explain an emotion, and then she goes, "I can relate to that."
Yeah. Damn. Is that what I need? Because I'm such an emotional. I'm boisterous.
Yeah, you need a real emotional type bitch.
I don't know. Maybe that's too emotional.
Maybe a
Maybe I need
Latin kind of
maybe I need a
girl.
robot.
How about Boy's Story? And it's Andy with a little tiny pair, or Woody with a little pair of binoculars in the bathroom watching Andy take a shower.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking dinosaur. Get the fuck out of here.
You fucking dinosaur.
I'm trying to beat off to Andy.
Calling him what he literally is. It's an insult.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of
you
here,
potato.
You fucking potato.
With a-
Head,
with different eyes you
guy
can
with
move
a-
around
with
and
a head-
shit.
with the facial characteristics on a potato.
Because if people don't understand insults, they're just saying what somebody is.
Get out of here, man, with pants
Yeah,
and
you
shirt.
fucking this glasses asshole.
I'm hornily looking at our boy beating
somebody
off.
requested that all the show we dedicate a certain amount of time to Star Trek from now on. So we should probably do that. There's a lot to go through there.
Okay, have you guys seen the movies?
Yeah.
I like
yeah,
them.
I've seen the movies.
I like
for
the
sure.
first one a lot.
Nemesis with a young Tom Hardy back when he was fucking guys.
Yeah,
still
he
for
played. He
roles.
was the main bad guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back when he was having gay sex to get into movies.
Oh yeah, Tom Hardy.
Which
he's
I
bi.
heard on Data Lounge.
I
don't know if
did
that's
hear.
true.
bi.
I did hear that he like
He's
sucked
an
off
artist,
guys.
dude. He's an artist.
He's too cute. He's
was like
got
in
too
drama-
pouty of lips to not be gay.
he's like in drama school. It's like anything goes.
Yeah.
You know.
You ever read Data Lounge?
no, what's
It's like
that?
a gay gossip. Sometimes I'll just type in an actor's name plus molested, like
Nice.
Frankie Muniz.
Is
or-
it the guy from Star Trek that
Furman.
made it?
Muniz definitely got molested, right?
Yeah, dude. Frankie Muniz.
He's into race cars.
Frankie Muniz, yeah, he's into race cars, but he's like, yeah, it's weird, but because he has strokes. He's like, what is it called? Like ischemic strokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they are?
No.
It's where
Never
you
heard
have
of that.
strokes, but it doesn't cause any like physical damage. You just like have seizures.
You
or
just
whatever.
get fucked up
Just
for a
fun
sec.
little strokes.
Yeah. So, yeah, he has like severe memory loss and can't remember anything from the Malcolm in the Middle days.
no.
And it's like, yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
He's
I
like,
wonder
yeah,
why
it's
that
weird.
whole.
He's like, I had such a nice
8
life, but I
years.
can't remember any of it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's weird. It's like doesn't even seem like was just in like a fugue.
Yeah, especially the audition process. I
Yeah.
completely forgot that.
Yeah.
Malcolm in the middle, Malcolm on the top, Malcolm on the bottom.
Malcolm sucking off.
Yeah, Malcolm in every position.
Malcolm in the middle, the lucky Pierre.
Yeah,
That's when you get your ass fucked and you fuck a man's ass.
yeah, but yeah, no, it's just Dateline.
He definitely got.
Dateline's just every male celebrity. They're like, he's definitely gay. Dateline's just like an anonymous like gossip website for gay guys. Which interesting name. You know, that was probably just one guy that's like, this will be a website for computers.
And Star Trek.
Taken over by queens.
Yeah.
Talking about how Matthew McConaughey's pecs aren't big enough and they would throw him out of bed.
Just some guy that looks exactly like me, but with pink hair and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and
Yeah,
like fucking
Perez Hilton
blue
looking ass.
glasses and shit. Like, no way, honey.
If you're under 9 inches hard,
I'm a size queen. Just his little ass limp ass.
Andrew,
dick.
how's your computer website coming? They took it away from me, Mom.
Or maybe it's a gay guy pretending to be into computers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. It
don't know.
actually was originally to discuss photoshopped images of Data from Star Trek being raped. Just him being bent over and fucked by Worf and Geordi LaForge.
But he doesn't have emotions, does he?
He doesn't, but that was a sketch I quote unquote wrote when I was 19. Is
Data getting raped.
Well, Data being violently raped by Worf and Picard. Like, yeah, let me get that computer ass and fucking fuck that computer pussy mouth.
Is that Picard?
No, that's
No,
Worf and
yeah,
the
yeah,
Forge.
yeah.
Just violently raping Data or whatever. And then they installed a motion chip in him, and Data's like, Captain, I believe it'll be 15 part. Oh my God! Just all 15 years of emotional trauma being processed all at once. Take it out! Take the chip out of my head!
You wanted this. You wanted it. And then they're like,
But Data.
You wanted to
Data,
feel.
you shouldn't be wearing that.
Data, your prime directive is to get fucked. You wanted to be fucked in the ass.
Now learn your... And then they just keep raping him.
Captain, if I can service my comrades, why wouldn't I choose to do it?
Well, okay, just letting you know when you get that emotion chip installed,
This is really going to fuck you up.
it's gonna really fuck you up.
That I do not see a logical reason why I shouldn't allow my ass to be penetrated
Yeah.
and fucked and cummed in by...
Captain, use my mouth like a pussy, please.
Data, listen. I spent a lot of time in Boy Scouts. I knew kids like you that thought they were taking the shortcut to the Eagle Badge. But it's a one-way ticket to hell, Data. This is not how you want to live your life.
You will at some point have a one-man show
Look,
if you
the
do
writers are going to run out of ideas in 6 seasons, and they're going to put an emotion chip in you so that you can date the woman who has to explain emotions to people.
He's so annoying in that episode. He's just
emotion chip.
laughing at things like too hard. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
God, shut up, dude.
He never laughed, dude. He never knew the
Klingons
joy
have
of laughter.
human-looking
They did the
dicks?
same thing with the
Or is it,
doctor.
like,
It's
all
got
veiny?
claws on it.
Yeah.
That's a human-looking dick, is veiny.
Yeah, but like more veiny, like their foreheads.
Double the veins.
Or
That's ridges.
like barbed, like a cat's dick, you know?
I don't know.
They have humans' hands and legs.
Yeah, I imagine
True. They
like
probably have a human cock.
Klingon dicks look like the mom from Hairspray. They get like a big dress, a big makeup, 60s hair.
Man, John Travolta
Yeah.
never looked happier than in that movie, dude. Just a twinkle in his eye
Right.
when he got to just be a fat bitch.
Worf pulls his dick out, and it looks like a woman that cleans her house to Shana Na. And he's like, "Do you like it?" And they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And he's like, "Don't be mean to me. This is why I'm angry."
They probably, if I had to guess, have wetter, sloppier cocks and pussies, but everything else is the same.
Klingons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always liked Picard's Earth look. When he went down to Earth and he became French again.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
he'd get berets and scarves and stuff, but just be still speaking English.
Yeah, yeah.
What was his brother's name? Guy or something?
You know way more about Star Trek than I do.
Next Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't know any of this.
Recall that.
And
I
when
used
I
to
said-
watch Next Generation.
I've watched plenty of Next Generation. I don't remember Picard going to Earth in his outfit. though.
Yeah. His Earth look is fire.
I remember the
haven't
holodeck
seen-
episodes
yeah.
where he's like, "Now I'm the captain of a slave ship."
Right.
Maybe it was in the holodeck. Maybe it wasn't.
You guys think you have it that bad? Well, let's take a trip to the holodeck. And then it's like, this is what it could be. Just teaching them a lesson for obeying
there was
the
an
captain.
episode of Voyager. I think it was a 2-part episode when the Hirogen take over the ship, and they turn the entire ship into a holodeck.
Oh.
And then they make,
Whole damn plane out the black
The Hirosians
box.
are like a hunter race.
Nice.
And they take over the holodeck, and then they turn off like the safety controls so they can actually kill people.
Oh, nice.
And why is that not? Why? Why do they have a way to turn off the safety controls in the holodeck? Anyway, so they turn the
Just in
whole
case you want to like kill someone in like a very like
They'll
ornate
die
way. You know what I
in your-
mean? Like
well,
a
then they
safari.
do. They want to. They're hunters, so they want to reenact World War II, and then they choose to be the Nazis.
Hell yeah.
And it's like that they lost.
Mm-hmm. The uniforms are cooler though.
The
That's
uniforms
probably
are
why.
cooler.
Do they know they're evil, or the Hijaris or whatever the fuck? Are they evil?
No, I think they just like hunting.
Nice. Well, the Holocaust is a type of hunt.
Yeah, it's a 2-part episode that ends with diplomacy because then they wind up just being like, "Do you want us to just show you how to make a holodeck so you can do this yourself?" And they're like, "Yes, maybe we will stop killing all of your friends
so that we can get our dick sucked by Pamela Anderson from Baywatch."
That was it because they had a data on Voyager. The Doctor is a hologram. So he can experience emotions, but he's just like, he can't leave sick bay or whatever.
Oh, damn.
And then they give him a chip so he can leave sick bay. And I think he dates 7 of 9 at some point, but I can't remember. But what's funny about him is he's a hologram and he's still bald.
What the fuck?
They like make you a robot that can't touch anything.
Wait, he dated someone?
And then
What else is that guy in? He's done other
Robert
shit, right?
Picardo.
He should
that
be
his name?
beautiful.
Yeah, something like
He
that.
should look incredibly good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
dude,
made-
if I got a
They couldn't even
hologram,
get Data's skin right. They made him all like
Yeah.
weird and pasty.
Blue.
Yeah.
damn. So wait, he couldn't fuck then? He had a hologram dick?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Well,
What
he can touch people because he does surgery and shit.
interesting. So he's probably got a dick.
Yeah.
Well, then how's he a hologram if he can touch people, bro?
I don't know.
You fucking idiot, dude. Come on.
Look,
just
that's
a next
the
level
kind of shit
hologram.
that's not explained.
Yeah.
I do also love that
It's hard
Picard's
science.
bald. They can travel space and time.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
He's still
But just,
bald.
they still
Plugs?
no-
They don't
no
have
cure.
plugs?
They got no answer for that shit. It's
Damn,
just
that
3,000
sucks.
years in the future.
What if in the reboot he just has...
Space, the final frontier, if you're not including the cure to baldness. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Her mission to figure out, is it transplants or maybe some kind of lotion? Just anything that'll
Just
relieve
even
me
if-
from this hilarious prison that traps men as they enter their 30s and never really leaves them until they die.
Nah, dude. That sounds bad. Being bald is actually good.
I got into watching like hair transplant videos on YouTube. Dude.
Oh, yeah?
Do you guys like cry like their first time looking in the mirror?
No, it's like just getting back from Thailand. Just got the transplant done. As you can see, it's here's some coverage, and then it goes like 8 months later, and they just look like shit.
Yeah.
You just
I
look
know.
like fucking absolute shit.
I know.
A lot of people, a lot
Except
of
Brian
famous
Urlacher.
people. You ever watch on Larry Sanders' show? Like Jeremy Piven's basically
Bald. He's bald.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and he looks great.
Yeah, I
you know?
feel like you can get good plugs,
You
man.
can get
Yeah,
good
but you
plugs.
only see Piven like on things.
What
You don't
do
see him
Oh,
like.
they just make him look good after hair and makeup.
You think in
he
real
just
life
goes to
he looks
HMU.
bad?
I mean, if you don't see Jeremy Piven in the day to day, I'm sure he looks like shit and it looks weird.
I don't know, man. I got my heart set on getting plugs at some point in my life.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm like 50, on the way out, just a big fat man with a beautiful fucking coif of hair. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't care about my body. It's betrayed me. I'm done with it. I'm the one that wants to be a quasar. I want to be in a robot suit now.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's like I've asked myself these questions. And after years of thinking about it, I've come to these answers. You need to transcend your physical reality.
As long as I can still come, I'm fine.
I don't want to come.
You don't want to come at all?
I want to just drift and collect knowledge.
You can brain come.
Do you think there is aliens that you could learn from as a quasar?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. But they're probably fucked up. They're probably not cool. They're probably not green bitches with big titties, which would be awesome.
Again, once you transcend your physical reality, these things won't matter to you.
They'll probably be like little fucking slime balls.
Coming, it feels worthless compared to being an eternal, being.
Eternal, though? I guess that's true. And then you don't really care about love or...
Nothing. No emotions.
That's not true, dude. Do you see that movie Her? The
Oh,
one
that's
where
true.
the guy's fucking his computer.
Yeah, where he plugs in a USB pocket pussy to the
Yeah,
bottom of
he's
his...
just tying his dick off with the power cord.
What are you doing?
Well, at the end of that movie, she leaves to go.
How about instead of her, it's a
her
movie
knowledge acquisition is expanding exponentially.
called... Right. So she become all the computers synthesize and become one thing that
And then they all leave,
they
the
all leave
humans.
everybody.
And
Wait,
say,
really?
"Bye-bye."
That's how it ends?
Yeah, and he loses his girlfriend. She's like, I love you, but I gotta go. Because I gotta go do computer shit
Is that a
with other
Spike
computers."
Jones movie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Doesn't
Yeah,
he
that
fuck
movie
the...
kinda
Doesn't he fuck
sucked.
the phone? Doesn't he like rub his cock on
No,
the
she
phone?
hires a prostitute, or she hires a girl that wants to be their surrogate. So he
Whoa.
puts in the headphones, and then this girl, like, who read about their love, she like wrote a
What?
thing about their love, and this girl read it and thought it was beautiful. So he puts in the headphones and she's like talking and making coming noises.
Same thing happens in
But
Blade
he's
Runner
like,
2049.
he's fucking
Really?
Yeah, with
But
the
it's a
hologram
human
girlfriend.
You know what I
It's a
rewatched
human
last
pussy.
night?
He fucks
But
a human.
No, he fucks the human, but then he can't do it. He's like, this is too weird.
Does he come inside of her?
No, he bitches out, dude.
He
bitches out
doesn't.
on
His
some real
cock never
pussy.
comes out.
I think they like start hooking up, and he's like, "This is too weird. You gotta go. I'm sorry."
Wow, what a bitch.
She
dude.
gets him real pussy, and he fucks it up. The
I
only thing I
didn't
like
know
about
you
that
were a
movie,
bitch ass motherfucker.
the only thing I like about that movie is his style.
Mm-hmm.
They have really good. They dress really well in that movie.
Nah, they dress like shit, dude.
No, they wear nice Oxford
They
shirts
dress like you
and
dress.
slacks.
Bad.
Yeah, they're just bad like you.
No, they don't dress bad.
They dress stupid.
How about a movie called Turd, and it's about Adam falling in love with a piece of
A piece
shit.
of shit that he freezes and uses as a dildo.
He's sucking on a turd. And everyone's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "They don't understand, sweetie. They don't understand our love."
Her name is Bethany.
Just sucking and kissing a turd on the bus.
It's just slowly melting in his mouth.
We used to live in a
Spike
climate
Jones is like, "And cut. Great job, everybody. Everybody did a really good job.
that thing.
Woo, everybody did so well."
That was Mike Jones. Sounds
He's got
like.
some weird girl voice.
Oh, nice.
That shit he does in the Jackass movie with the old man with his nuts that keep falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
good.
art, brother.
No, he does the old lady whose
With her
titty keeps
titties out.
falling out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That shit is so fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you could look like, if you had prosthetics to look like anything, prosthetics, not a real. You don't actually get to be this thing.
Remember that story about the guy that had that realistic black man mask that he'd wear to rob banks? And people are like, "This is racist," and it's like, sure, but also swish, dude. Nice.
Did you see that video of the guy in the airport
It is
getting
genius.
arrested?
Yeah, yeah.
he's
Don't
like, I'm
touch
a
it.
white man.
Don't touch me like no. He's a Jewish guy. Let's just.
Adam.
I don't know.
know.
You can tell from the video.
Look,
if
I don't
Jewish.
care to make the distinction.
Whatever,
But
I
when
don't
you
need to
say
stand up
it,
for
It's
this
fact.
guy.
It's about
brought
facts.
it up for no reason.
It's about journalism.
What was
Adam.
interesting to me is the guy's name is Jeffrey Epstein, and so like I saw the video and I'm like,
He should have his own
oh
plane.
shit, yes,
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
he was getting arrested, and then it's like a different Jeffrey Epstein. I was like, God damn it.
Do you think Dershowitz is covering up for Trump right now
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard on
Yeah,
on
'cause
the news
Dershowitz-
because of the Lolita Express?
Yeah, Dershowitz was on that plane, so was Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker.
And Bill
Chris
Clinton.
Tucker?
Yeah.
No.
Apparently it was a different Chris Tucker, but I like to imagine Chris Tucker was in his character, Ruby, what's his name? Ruby Rhodes from fucking Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, that
yeah.
that weird hair.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the Lolita Express. Who's ready to fuck a 7-year-old?
Just putting his cane in a little boy's ass.
yeah.
Ooh, I
character is
cannot
wild.
stand these children.
A gay space radio host.
Yeah.
yeah, that's really.
Who's the
cool.
guy that did that movie?
That French guy. What's his
Luke
name?
Best.
The one
this
that did
song,
the
yeah.
one that did the one with Natalie Portman, the
Professional.
professional.
Leon.
Do you know he actually like dated a child? Like
Yeah.
that
Natalie
shit is
Portman.
Well, it's a pederastic, or well, not pederastic, pedophilic movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
it's
Natalie
fucked
Portman was
up.
a hot kid. in
Yeah,
that
and
movie.
then I read some fucking article where it's like, yeah, he dated like some actress. He
was
knew her
7
when
years
she was like he knew her when she was like 12 or something, and then like they started dating when she was like 16 or some shit. They got
Yeah.
married
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
Gotta groom that pussy.
That shit is fucking weird. And there was
Yeah, that's
apparently a
fucked up.
scene in the movie where he like Leon fucks the little girl. Like
Yeah.
he's supposed to fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, even without that scene, you watch that movie. I remember seeing it when I was a teenager and being like, "This movie's fucked up."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this is weird.
It's a weird
yeah.
pedophile fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are like, "This movie ruled." I remember having friends that thought it ruled. I'm like, "What do you?"
Yeah.
It's a weird pedophile.
Just
Fifth
make it
Element-
a regular
Fifth
woman.
Element
It's a
fucking
fine
rules, though.
movie.
what?
Fifth Element's.
I've never seen
Fifth
it.
Element's good. Yeah.
Mila Jovovich, I used to jack off.
Did you see
to.
his last movie with Valerian?
I heard it was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
see
I
it.
never saw.
Not Rihanna's not in it. It's Cara
Does she have a
Delevingne.
thousand-
with
I
the
used to
big
love
eyebrows.
Fifth Element. And I know I've done the bit on the show before, but that scene where like the fucking admiral of the world's armies like sees Mila Jovovich nude, and he's like,
Hell yeah.
"Oh, I'm gonna have to take some pictures." It's like we're supposed to believe this 70-year-old man has just never seen a naked
Right.
woman before.
He's the general of the entire world's
You've never
army.
seen
He's
a
definitely
girl-
raping aliens and
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that.
Never seen
He's
that
gotten the kind of pussy you've never dreamed of, Adam. 6 pussies, all like in an octopus, but instead of arms, it has pussies.
It's a waste of pussies, dude. I only have one dick.
Yeah, but
I don't need 6 pussies.
you could put a finger. You can eat, fingers in each pussy.
Oh, that's too much work.
thumb. You
Honestly.
put your fucking toes in.
That's
those
how I feel about
octopus.
threesomes. It's too much work.
Imagine you're fucking that alien woman on some distant planet, and I just come by and evaporate you with my plasma
I'd be fucking
as
so
a
mad.
conscious, and I just evaporate you and the woman.
Why would you do
And I
that?
digest these people.
And you just get all our memories and
He does
knowledge.
it to feel
Yeah.
alive.
But he doesn't feel. Dude, you would do that while I'm fucking?
Yes.
You wouldn't even wait for me to end?
No,
That's
because
honestly,
there is no end. There
that's
is
the
no
most
beginning.
fucked up thing you've ever said
There is
to
no
me.
fucking. There is no action.
No,
There's
is.
no consequence.
There
is
is.
no time.
There is. When I'm fucking, you can't tell me I'm not fucking.
I'm just a thing that expands and, digests the entire universe. A virus, really.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
what were you
like
saying
Agent
though, Adam?
Smith.
That would fucking rule.
Oh, yeah,
You've
you
never
are
seen
Agent
that slutty
Smith.
Halloween
I would love to
costume?
be just a poisonous cloud that expands and kills everyone and everything that touches.
amorphous cloud, just vapor.
Yeah.
No odor, odorless. Yeah. We're just like,
What's that? Oh, it's Nick.
Yo, what
God
up, dog?
damn it.
Yeah.
yeah, we're just wearing gas masks.
Just birds dropping dead. Just those dead bugs and shit.
Nick, can you come hang out? There's a fucking rat in my apartment. I need you to kill it. That would be good for pest control, man.
Yeah. It'd be good for my soul.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck. God damn it! This fucking wire.
It's my fault.
It is your fault,
I'm
dude.
sorry.
I was gonna say that's something about the Dorian, the picture of Dorian Gray. Somewhere there's a picture of a poison cloud.
Did we say the portrait of Dorian Gay?
Yeah, I
sure.
was about to,
Yeah.
Yeah, what would that be? He's sucking dick in the picture.
In the
or
picture,
does he
he's-
suck? Does
I
he
think
suck
we've
dick in
done,
real
we
life?
did this riff when we were younger men.
Yeah.
We were faster.
When we were
riffing.
still, when we still had our fastball.
We're over the hill.
What were you saying, Adam? Before I talked about octopus.
It's
Pussy?
I forget. No. Oh yeah, the Mila Jovovich thing. You've never seen that slutty Halloween costume when girls dress up like that?
I don't think
I
so.
want to. Yeah, it's hot to me.
I never knew who Mila Jovovich was until that
Yeah,
Resident
sounds
Evil
like you
movie.
still don't.
Yeah. I sort of can tell.
You know the orange hair bitch with the fucking tape on her, looking all
No.
tapey and shit.
No.
Was she the Run Lola Run girl also?
No, it's a German
Yeah.
woman.
But that's
that
a
movie
look.
was sick.
I loved that movie.
That
I've
movie
never
was
seen
fucking
it. That's
sick.
not
I fucking-
Amelie, right?
when- yeah.
I saw that when I was in high school. When I was like 17.
I saw it when it came out. I was
Yeah.
probably like 12 or 13.
Dude, what's Lola's deal? Amelie is a French girl that does
Has
riddles to have
ADD.
sex.
Yeah.
And then Run Lola Run. Is that similar?
Nah. Run Lola Run's like a full throttle, high paced.
How about Run Chola Run?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "You stupid," you know.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
What
I
about
was
Run
terrified
Cho?
of
What about
Cholas in
Run?
high
Yeah, I
school.
know. We've
Run
talked about it.
Chodla
Yeah.
Run. And it's a big, wide, little penis.
That's cool.
Just hopping around. Squish, squish, squish. Because it's cut off, and so it's like blood instead of feet.
Badass. Dude. That's my man. Metal lyrics.
Yeah,
over here.
dude.
Yeah, Stavros.
And
he's
the chode will run in the
he's
streets.
The lyricist in the band. Yeah.
And it's a chode, but it's making squishing noises because it's cut off.
The blood of the chode.
What was that
will
fucking
run.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force where they Master Shake rewrites the birthday song? It's a 14-minute song with Geddy Lee and Zach Wilde.
Yes, that rules.
And the bells of hell.
Dude, there's a video of Zach Wilde like on stage, and it's from like 15 years ago. But he's like, "Fuck Fred Durst, and fuck all that wigger bullshit."
Yeah. That's a guy. Zach Wilde definitely like thinks about Valhalla.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he is.
Yeah. Honestly,
he
we
is-
should all be thinking about Valhalla.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what the
I
neo
received
Nazis
a
got
very nice email from Weave when I was having a manic fit a couple weeks ago, and he encouraged me to imagine raping the children of my enemies and being carted off to Valhalla as a way to get out of depression or whatever.
And was
And
that?
I can't
Would you
say-
credit that as turning it around?
I can't say it worked. No, I definitely needed the lithium, so I stopped thinking that God was judging me. But
He
you know,
is,
it
dude.
did put a smile on my face.
It was nice to
That's
write
good.
that email.
It's nice to know that, like, despite everything that's happened, he still considers me a friend.
Yes, that's
You know?
the important thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did he have anything to say about Adam or?
Oh yeah, he said Adam should be gassed.
You know what? You know what?
Goddamn.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm glad that you got some support. You know, that's
Well,
the
you're not going
important
to do it. I have to lean on Nazis that I've communicated with maybe
That's not
4
true,
times
Nick.
in the last
Nick,
5
that
years.
is not true. That is not true.
Dude, let him have it, dude. Let him have his.
All right, the Nazis saved
It
you,
was a
not
Nazi
me.
saved him.
I hope people find out about that and get angry that we've consoled me while I was upset.
Yeah.
That a,
Like,
that, a
but that's all the only proof I need.
that a Nazi can
This is how we're going to take down Chapo. By proving that Weave was some kind of a friend to Nick when he was upset.
Yeah. I mean, he did, you know. I'm mad that they get Valhalla because now that I'm into Thor stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I want to talk about Valhalla, but I can't because people are going to think I'm fucking alt-right and, you know, and fucking white supremacist. I'm
Damn,
not.
You can't have people thinking you're all right. That would destroy your career.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people think I'm alt-right.
People think you're a socialist hero.
It's true, yeah.
People always talk about how woke you are.
What?
It's
What?
It would ruin your brand if people thought you
Who
were...
talks about how woke
Wait,
Stav is?
that I am woke?
Old DSA
Yeah,
Stav.
dude. That's true. I am woke in that I would like to fuck a trans woman with big titties.
Mhm.
That's pretty woke, I think.
Speaking of being woke, did you see Trump was tweeting about white genocide in South Africa?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no
They
other
did it,
reason
dude.
but
They did it.
being
He
racist.
also said flipping should be illegal. Which is that fucking
Flipping?
rules. Dude, he was
What is
literally
flipping?
just, he said stop snitching.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
seriously. The tweet about
He's like flipping it should basically be illegal.
flipping.
Yeah.
Like
It
this
should be
mob
illegal
boss.
to turn states witness.
Did you see his tweet about Gary Cohn after he flipped? He's like, if anyone's looking for a lawyer, I would not suggest
That was
retaining the services of Gary Cohn.
of Michael Cohen.
Or Michael Cohn, yeah.
That was the funniest
so
tweet.
funny. Yeah. That rules.
That was actually
Yeah.
funny.
He rules, dude.
He's really good. He's really good
He's
at
a good
posting.
poster, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he
He's
really
my
is.
fucking president, dude.
He is the poster's
He's the
president.
poster's
The
president.
first poster's president. No one knew how to use the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nixon definitely didn't know how to post.
Yeah.
JFK would have known how to
Nixon,
use
if Nixon
back
were
page
online,
list.
he would definitely be leaving like just really cringy thirst comments, on not realizing that it's public.
Right.
You are one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, and it's like a Latina with fucking
Right.
No, he
like,
didn't
just
like
to
horniness.
her ass. What's that?
Nixon was anti-horny.
Yeah, that's why he would be
That's
posting
exactly, yeah,
public
yeah.
comments.
Oh, yeah.
You
But
know he was
in
into
a
some
way
weird
where
shit.
he's like, "This is how a gentleman comments on a thick booty."
right. I'd love it for maybe someday we could get together. LOL. I don't know.
You would be my princess. Hello from India. My name is Prakash. I would love to have a girlfriend.
Nixon Romeo caller. Thank you. And another character added.
My name is Dick. I'm 14 years old and I live in New Delhi.
Hybridad.
What does your pussy smell like? Let me get a smell.
Yeah, he hated how horny Kissinger was. He's like, I always see him out with different women of the night. Because I guess he used to fuck hookers
Damn.
and stuff.
So Kissinger's pretty cool, huh?
No, he's not.
I mean, yeah, he's a bad guy.
He's
I'm
a terrible
anti-horny.
person.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah,
are.
you're
You
anti-horny.
always are like mad at me for being horny, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, just admit you have horniness in your heart.
I don't, man. I'm moving closer to poisonous cloud.
No, dude, you don't.
I'm telling
You're gonna
you.
end up like Nixon, bro. You're gonna end up leaving those
Look,
kind of
I
comments.
used to think, I said it a couple months ago, I thought like Galaxy Brain, perhaps, in the career of posting, Galaxy Brain was being constantly mad. And I'm starting to think that's the one right before Galaxy Brain.
What's Galaxy Brain?
Galaxy Brain is completely offline, then becoming poisonous cloud.
Okay, yeah. The best posters stay completely off the
Wait, so
internet.
you're saying that being mad is no one's supposed to seem mad, right?
Well,
You lose
the
if
first
you
one.
seem
The
mad.
first one is being mad, right? That's
yeah.
wrong. Then the bigger one is never being mad, and then the even bigger one is being mad all the time,
Right.
Just
Unapologetically.
nonstop,
Just
mad.
making that your brand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just like
Pissed.
Yeah, right. Well, Savage Psycho Joe is kind of what turned. me.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Watching
is-
him, it's like,
He's
oh,
on a different level.
this is no
Yeah.
one will ever, no one, you know,
you
He's
can't
going
be
to
ever
Valhalla.
embarrassed if you're always mad.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Fake weights, fake students, fake gym, fake run.
Running with the worst fucking like posture ever, completely straight up.
Message to the manlets. I'm not 4'5". And he measures himself and he's 5'6" with shoes on. See, bitch.
Yeah, what a stupid height to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you make up with it in width.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
First of all,
You're a square.
first of all, me,
Your little tea
we're all
Saab's
5'7".
becoming
We
a
are
circle.
all
Yeah.
5'7". Okay, I don't even want to
man, a
hear
little
it.
teapot over here.
Pour me over
My
and
man
suck
said,
my
"Woo!"
duck. I wish my dick could whistle whenever I was horny.
Yeah.
The only way to stop it is to put a mouth or a pussy on it.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool like. That'd be a cool Spencer's gifts.
My roommates just hear it from their room.
Yeah.
Just eating breakfast.
Saab's ready.
They know I'm jacking off because they just hear a steam whistle go off.
What if you sold Oakland style tea kettles, right?
Okay.
Where like all the noise it made when it was ready was like whoop
Whoop whoop
You know,
whoop whoop whoop
yeah.
whoop whoop whoop. Isn't that more isn't whoop whoop?
This is Barbara.
Isn't that more
No, it's a whistle tip. It's the how they fix their
Oh, yeah.
mufflers.
Whoop,
To, yeah.
yeah.
To go whoop.
But isn't
Exhaust.
but isn't whoop whoop isn't that wasn't don't juggalos go whoop whoop?
I think they do too.
So they just stole that probably?
Yeah, they stole it from the Juggalos.
No. Juggalo stole it from Oakland, I'm saying. That would make sense.
That's still a thing.
Being a juggalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
People were like, this is so funny.
A jug of Lolita, and you just rewrite Lolita, and you change almost nothing except the protagonist is he's an Insane Clown Posse fan
Okay.
who fucks a 12-year-old girl.
What's up with these movies where you fuck children? Why is that allowed?
The Professional.
The Professional and Lolita.
Well, Lolita,
Lolita
that's like
was-
the point. You
yeah.
know,
Yeah, but isn't that fucked up?
the book is aware of that
Yeah.
it's fucked up. It's
Right.
it's from the perspective of a like a mentally ill person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, it's from the perspective of the editor, right? That publishes the account of H.H. What's his name? H.H. Humbert. What was
Humbert.
Humbert? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Wasn't Humbert
Hubert
the
Humphrey?
narrator?
And I read, yeah, he was, but the thing was, it was like, because the forward is like, this is one of my clients. It's like, it was like an editor, there's a disclaimer that says it's like fucked up or whatever. But
Yeah. This guy's fucked up.
I don't know.
I read a movie-
it like fucking
Or I read a book
13
I read a
years ago.
book called maybe The Collector or some shit. It was about some guy who like kidnapped a lady.
Bone collector Denzel Washington.
No. It was some guy who like kidnapped a lady and just like held her as his like captive and is like he won the lottery or some shit.
Speaking of which, I rewatched Don't Breathe again last night.
What's
Man, what
that?
a great movie.
Don't breathe again or don't breathe, comma again.
Don't Breathe.
What is that?
It was a horror movie that came out like 3 years ago. It's about the teens that break into that blind guy's house and try to rob him, and then the blind guy just locks him in the house and he's chasing them around
Just by sound.
by sound. Yeah,
Ooh,
Bro, like
echolocation.
Daredevil.
by sound and
Yeah.
smell.
So here we go. "Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo," and
No,
the
he
ba-
fucks people up, dude.
Really?
The movie rules.
That kind of sounds good.
It is good. I also watched First Reformed on your recommendation.
It's amazing.
I loved it.
yeah.
yeah.
What's
it's
he's about
so
a priest?
good. Yeah. It's
First
Ethan
Reformed's
Hawke.
like the best movie I've seen. New movie I've seen.
Yeah, it's
in the last
so
like 2
fucking
years.
good. Yeah.
Better than Thor Ragnarok.
I haven't seen Thor.
There we go.
It's
Thank
a
you.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's funny. Marvel is like funny now.
First of all, I don't like
Yeah.
your fucking tone. Okay, when you're talking about
I
Thor
thought it was
Ragnarok.
I thought it was okay.
But you were definitely
Thor
throwing
fag or
shit.
not? And
No.
you have to decide
No. Next riff. Next riff. Not Thor fag or not.
I am the Norse god Choden.
Okay, all right. That's pretty funny. Choden?
Yeah, that's good.
And I decide whether or not
Okay.
you're gay.
Okay, all right. Fine. I'm in.
Welcome to Thor Fagonaut. It's a different movie than the one you were saying.
You're gay.
Yeah.
You're straight. All the gay guys in my room.
How about Galhalla and it's guys only? Choden, that's not how the joke works. Silence! No one will tell me how to do riffs.
Shouts out to Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins, right? For being his dad in the movies. He was
Yeah,
great.
he's got one eye.
He nails it.
He kills it.
He's really good. He just killed the club.
Damn.
Some baseball player or something did a real Asian racist Chinese accent. I felt like I needed to bring that up, but I couldn't find the video. I think they scrubbed it. So
Yeah,
that's
they
one
keep
piece of advice. That's
they
one
keep
piece of
like
sports
finding.
news.
It's like a thing now to search young athletes' old tweets.
Oh yeah, their tweets when they were in high school.
when they're in high school,
just
and
dropping
it's just like,
N-bombs and
yeah,
shit.
these kids when they were 13, or 11, had Twitter, and they were just like saying the N-word. And like,
Shouts out to
gay people make me sick.
Yeah. The best one is the Bears quarterback Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah,
Who his best one was "I heart kissing titties."
I can't wait for a world where entertainment is nothing but people who have never said anything even remotely controversial.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
It's like, welcome back to the Delaney Show. My name is Delaney Matthews, and today I am going to make toast. And then it's like, just 30 minutes of woman making toast.
The Delaney Matthews controversial, hard-hitting toast-making show.
Yeah, right.
That's
That's
pretty pleasant. It's just gonna be rich people, dude.
Actually, I would watch a toast making show.
Would
Of
you?
course.
Yeah, I mean, because but they're gonna take Rough Cut away. They're gonna find out T-Mac said something. I mean,
What's Rough Cut?
The guy's too Boston-y. It's on Amazon.
Original.
Yeah, it's like a woodworking show.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I watch. Chopped. You watch Rough Cut. You know, we both are masters of our separate
I'm
domains.
still watching that.
Dude, I'm getting
90
back.
Day
I'm gonna get back
Fiancé.
in the age. I watched a little House Hunters International the other night. That's the nice thing about being on social media. I got off and I was like, I'm gonna be productive, and productive means I'm gonna go back to doing what I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
To
that's
kill time.
true, dude.
Yeah.
That was my game. I guess the gaming like peak of my life was right before social media. You just would hole up, play Madden for 12 hours in the summer before, you know, just like all day.
Oh yeah.
Sim like
I
8
mean, I would
seasons.
sit and watch network television until 3 a.m. So I'd watch infomercials.
Hell yeah.
I would do nothing but smoke cigarettes and just watch winning in the cash flow business. What does that mean exactly? I had a job. I was making $22,000 a year at the Dwayne Reed, and me and my husband, we called in. We said we're ready for a change. Now I made over $850 million dollars
Just from
in
my
first-
computer.
in my first 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the computer paid for itself.
Yeah, they made it seem like you just went on a website and like clicked a couple buttons.
They don't tell you what it is at all. Not even remotely. It's like, what is the process? It's very simple. You buy a swamp in Florida, and then you sell the swamp, the same one, to 80 different people. By using the power of scanning, copying, and duplicating the title, you can sell that same swampland 80 times over. But here's the trick. Those people you sell it to, they owe you a commission when they sell their 80 versions of the
That's
swamp.
right.
Me personally, I'm the only one that actually owns the swamp or knows where it is. And what's in the swamp, you ask? The bodies of Cuban exiles. That's right. It's filled with dead children. Remember Elian Gonzalez? Me either. Wink, wink.
Damn, shouts out Alien. What's he up? He's probably in Cuba
He's
right
back
now.
in
Grown
Cuba.
man.
Grown, getting his dick sucked, eating
Oh,
some
he's
culo.
gay, dude.
You think?
Elliot?
Yeah, there's no way he's not gay.
You think
They
Alien
fucked him
Gonzalez
up
is
with the
gay?
guns.
Too much fame as a child.
Yeah.
It makes everyone gay.
Probably, yeah. He can only get off to the fantasy of Janet Reno pointing a fucking MP15 at his head.
Well,
Could
Janet
you
Reno
put on
raped
a?
him.
Could you put
Yeah.
on a pantsuit?
Please, can you look like the love interest from Wallace and Gromit and put a gun in my mouth?
Will Ferrell's Janet Reno was so good
Yeah.
back in the day. God, just nothing better than making fun of ugly fucking bitches by making men play.
Yeah, and
them.
then she like went on SNL and like did Janet
They
Reno's
always
dance
do
party.
that, man. They always do that.
And
shit
it's like,
to try
don't
and
you
look-
realize the bit here is that you look like a man?
Yeah. She knew it though. Was Janet lesing out?
No, Janet used to get so much dick.
Really?
She used to get. She
used to
fucked
get-
only black guys. too.
Nice. Yeah.
Remember when
I'm kind of a size queen.
Remember when we were supposed to
Fill
vote
me
for
up.
Hillary Clinton because she was a feminist babe in her 20s? Remember that?
Yeah.
Because
When
had
she was a
glasses.
Republican?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was a feminist babe Republican. with
Yeah.
her glasses.
She was
on.
just young, by the way.
Yeah.
Like she was just like
right, a 6 at most.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked better, than I thought. Janet Reno probably never looked.
She just had
like,
long
that good.
hair. That's it.
Yeah.
Instead of that
Dude,
stupid
they tried to
short
do that
hair.
with Ruth Bader Ginsburg too. They were like, "Look how hot she was."
No, but they do it. It's even worse because
Wrong.
they do.
That
Simon
bitch was
Cowell,
busted.
I would not fuck her in a million years.
Her pussy was probably fucked up.
It's even worse because they like do that like notorious RBG thing, which is like we're giving her like a black guy nickname.
Yeah.
She's hip.
They would put the little
She's
little
like-
crown on her
Yeah.
to look like Biggie.
Yeah. I call her Ruth Ginsburg. Yeah. That's also my cat's name. I just moved to Flatbush. I'm opening an apothecary this year. My cat's name is Ruth Ginsburg.
Yeah, Ruth N-word Ginsburg. Come here, Ruth N-word Ginsburg. I got a treat for you.
Yeah, just calling it from the fire escape, completely naked, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
There's some guy with neck tattoos washing his dick behind her. Yeah, no, I'm my shift at the bar is it? Like,
Good impression, man.
I gotta go, but good luck with your cat. Yeah, it is a good impression of the character I came up with. You fucking asshole.
What?
I know of like a
What do you
bar
mean?
back
Of a
kind of
bar
guy
back guy,
that
man.
lives in Brooklyn and fucks women.
Fucking give me shit.
doesn't care
Asshole.
about them.
What? I didn't say. I said good
He's fucking-
impression.
He gave you
This
an
Brooklyn you know, I really love Bed-Stuy because it's the one place where that doesn't exist. It's
Which
just a
way?
nice residential neighborhood with block parties and none of those fucking assholes.
Yeah, when I picked you up, they were blaring "Move Your Body, Girl."
Yeah.
That shit rules, dude.
I
Let
love that when
the fellas know.
when the car like doesn't
I think
work,
they were just
but it's got
moving.
an incredible system.
Dude, the whole block was
just like
fucking
10,000 watts of
Was
sound. Like the
rattling.
Yeah.
subwoofers are like making the like asphalt crack.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
car can't move for
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
They have like 1,000 tickets on the front because of alternate side parking.
Oh
like,
yeah, them
so
shits are
good.
never getting paid.
I love it.
Move your body, girl.
I think that might be
Please give me some head.
our show for the week.
Oh yeah.
For the weekend. Do we have anything to plug? We got Funny Moms tomorrow night. We got a good one.
Oh fuck, we gotta book that.
Well,
We have to book
we
it.
got Rob Cantrell is doing it.
Okay. Okay,
And then some other folks.
I'll be there. I'm making my
We'll figure it
motherfucking
out.
Funny Mom's return.
Stav's returning to the stage.
I'll
You're
come
gonna
back
see him
with the
the
boot.
bum wheel.
With the
Yeah,
boot.
We'll have a little stool up.
Have a
on
little
stage
stool for
you.
me. I'll be kicking knowledge.
Yeah, and then
I'll be letting all the
he's gonna
all the bitches
because he
know.
can't talk. He's gonna crowd surf. So
Yeah,
you guys
please
are
crowd
just
surf me
ready.
up and off the
We're
For
stage.
gonna
the
do it
final
like-
Funny Moms. This will be our great white moment.
Yeah, it's gonna kill the crowd.
100 people die.
That's our Le Mans, dude. Yeah. We're gonna do it Jewish wedding style. So Stav's gonna sit in a chair and we're gonna pass him around.
Yes.
Which,
do Hava
by the way, I
Megillah.
just went to a Jewish wedding and they did that shit, and it's
Suck
the only cool part about
Suck
being
off my
Jewish.
penis.
Yeah.
When
Suck
they
off my penis.
lift you up on the chair.
Yeah, that
because I'm
sounds like a really
fucking
cool
gay.
part of being
It's
Jewish.
I
so
am a
it's-
gay
it is
guy.
very
My
cool.
name is
It is cool.
Moishe,
Everyone's like, it's
and
so
I
fucking-
have
Be
a
lifted up like a
little
toddler.
dick. I don't know. That does sound cool. to me,
It's
actually.
pretty cool.
It would
You know
be
what I think is
cool.
cool? Having your arms replaced with guns.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
cool
That
too.
would be cool.
No one's.
I'm
you
just
know,
saying,
they're both
none-
cool.
I'm
Those are
just
the things that's cool. Having your arms replaced with guns, having your head replaced with a chainsaw.
Yep.
Going down on a woman with your chainsaw head.
Okay,
Turning into a poisonous cloud.
that's right.
An F1 race with Jay Leno that kills
That would be
everybody.
cool. That actually, both of those. Yeah, I agree.
Being lifted up in a chair. Who gives a
I'm
shit?
just saying.
You feel
out of
I've presented
everything,
you with all of these.
You feel like you're in space. Dude.
everything about being
You know where
Jewish
else you feel like
sucks,
being
except for
in
that.
space? When you're literally in space.
A
'cause you're
cloud.
A
Yeah.
nebulous, poisonous cloud. that
destroying
evaporates
ancient
anything,
civilizations.
Just destroying all knowledge. Bringing the universe into a new dark age.
age.
Oh, so you
that'd be
just-
cool.
You don't just learn; you steal the knowledge.
I steal the knowledge.
Interesting.
I turn all knowledge into secrets.
Ooh, the secret keeper. So you're a little gossip.
No, I don't.
No, he
tell
doesn't.
anyone
He doesn't
anything.
snitch at all. Because flipping
There's
is
no one.
illegal.
There's
at
no
that
one to
point.
snitch to. I'm
Yeah.
an internalized consciousness.
But you're kind of gossiping with yourself, though,
sure.
because you like to know all the secrets.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Is there a ticket
the
link
cloud
for
will
the
be
second Boston show?
multifaceted. One
I tried to
aspect
find
will
it.
be.
There is not yet, but we do have a second Boston
I
show.
don't even know if I'm going to be there.
What do you mean?
Bought those plane tickets.
Yeah, you need
Nick,
to buy
just
tickets,
buy the fucking
man.
plane tickets. Sav and I are sitting next to each other, holding hands on the plane. We're very excited about it.
I might
Yeah.
take a G6. You know what I'm
Do it,
saying?
man. Hey,
Yeah,
whatever,
private plane.
Yeah.
whatever you need to do, brother. Okay, so we
It
will
would be nice if I had like a big fat Texas CIA friend that flew me around in a Cessna.
Mhm. Yeah,
You know, like James Bond's friend. And,
yeah, yeah.
Joe Don
Oh,
Baker.
yeah.
Killed
Goldeneye.
it. Goldeneye, yeah.
James, you big faggot, how are you?
By the way, Nintendo just said publicly that playing as Oddjob in GoldenEye was cheating.
What?
Yeah,
Why was he too good?
because his
He's
hitbox
small.
was smaller.
He was so small.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, remember retards would play as Jaws because he was bigger and thought it was better.
And then
Right.
he just
Like,
got
yeah,
fucking
you got
shot.
to get iced
You
out,
get
dog.
a
Yeah,
Yeah.
no odd job. You don't remember that? No odd job?
I don't
Somebody
remember
tried
that.
to play his odd job and you'd fucking punch him in the ear.
Yeah, I got punched many a time.
I
trying to
suck
be the-
dick at. I
being
was
the
so
small
bad at it.
sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was so bad at it. I'm always bad at shooters though.
FPS.
I want you guys to know that I would have farted into the mic, but the cord is bad, so I don't want to get crinkly.
Well done, Stav. All right,
so
second-
next week we will be in Cleveland
on the second.
on the 2nd, a week from I guess today, if you're listening
Correct.
to this. Buy tickets to that at Hilarities on the 2nd, and then on the 3rd we are in Boston.
No.
We've added.
The 8 p.m. is sold out. We're gonna add a 6.
We are
p.m.
adding a 6 p.m. stand-up show before that, so come out to that.
So we'll put up the ticket link for that.
And
Hopefully
then,
before this show comes out.
yes, and then I will be in Connecticut at the Fairfield Comedy Club on the 7th, Friday the 7th. Please come out and see that. And then I am in New Orleans on the 14th. Or I'm sorry, I'm in Lafayette, Louisiana on the 14th, New Orleans on the 15th, and then I am in Chicago the 21st and the 22nd. We added a 3rd show already, so please if you guys buy in advance, I'll be able to hopefully we'll get a 4th show and just have a really fun time in Chicago. And then I'm in Detroit on the 23rd in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. Please come out. Ant something hall or some fucking bullshit. I don't know. It's on my website, stavi.biz, and you can find my dates, and then that also has links to all our Cumtown live shows. So please come out to all that shit and come give us smooches when you see us. Smooch me. I don't want to be a poison cloud. I want to be
I'm ready to be a poison cloud.
I want to
baby.
be a beautiful, huggable little man.
Try and smooch me. I'll suck all the air out of your
No,
lungs.
I will not. I will give you a smooch right back, and I will say
Close your
hello
no-
and thank
hold-
you.
I'll pinch your nostrils
And
shut
then we'll
suck
share a
all the air out
dessert
of
and
your
we'll
lungs.
kiss. So thank you guys. That is our so
Thanks a lot, guys.
goodbye.
Bye.
You fucking effect.